Good morning.
Good morning, Eloise.
They say you're supposed to get an extra hour of sleep, daylight savings. But how could I sleep in when we have this view?
It just won't ever get old. Coffee's brewing, Mama's sleeping. It's a beautiful morning.
Have you vlogged at all this morning?
Yeah, just very, very shortly.
Uh-huh. Hey, pretty girl.
Hey, pretty.
She had a pretty decent night.
Yeah.
A normal, I guess. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Not the snort.
Huh?
They already got the view.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty gorgeous out here. So yeah, it's funny how kids are different from one kid to the next. Like Bear absolutely loved to be swaddled. Linda was kind of hit or miss, but she ended up being a thumb sucker, so like swaddling her arms in to where she couldn't suck her thumb would have been cruel, and to like expect her to self-soothe that way. And then Eloise likes to be swaddled the first half of the night and then doesn't like to be swaddled the second half of the night and sleeps much better that way. Isn't that funny?
It is funny.
The thing with the snoo is when she fusses or cries, it automatically starts increasing the speed that it swings, so to speak. And to not have her swaddled in there in the swaddle is pretty unsafe. And so we usually turn, or we lock it. There's a way you can lock the snoo on the first setting, but we couldn't get our app to work last night. First world problems.
I know.
Oh my gosh, we couldn't get our app to work. So she had to be swaddled in there the whole night, or else I was worried that like it would start increasing and she would be like a loosey-goosey in there. So, but I ended up swaddling her in the swaddle in the snoo with her arms out, and it worked perfectly. So, and then I was worried, not worried, but like she typically goes at least 2 hours between feeds all night. And one of the times, well, she fed at like 1:15, and then it was like 2:30 that she woke up and was acting like she was hungry again. I was like, well, that wasn't very long. But turns out it was because daylight savings happened at 2 a.m. So it was really another hour like that went by that I didn't realize went by. So happy daylight savings time. I hate fall daylight savings. It's not as fun when you have kids and they don't get it. They don't know that they can sleep an extra hour. Haha. Oh. We're at our favorite restaurant. Did you hear that?
What was it?
My stomach.
That was your stomach?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was her pooping.
No, it was my stomach. Well, we're gonna put her in our outfit of the day, which is a hand-me-down.
All of her outfits are, well, I guess not all of them.
Pretty darn close. This was from Tristan.
Yay.
I'm glad we get to reuse this. I don't think I'm gonna get her dressed.
Okay.
It's stay in your PJs day.
Just got home like a half an hour ago. Put the kids down for their nap. Barb and Dennis went home. I'm trying to find the perfect place for my plaque. For my award-winning mustache. So I think,
Oh, that's probably a pretty good spot.
I thought about up here or up here, but I kind of like it right there.
Maybe Eloise? Oh, she's waking up. Yep, there's a bow. So I texted Brad earlier and I said, remind me to tell you a story later. And he said, what is it regarding? Or what was the topic? And I said,
Airheadedness.
airheadedness. Did you ask me that so that it would jog my memory on what to tell you the story about?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's no way I would forget. Hold on a second.
Which truck is the biggest? That's a pretty big truck. That's a really big truck. Which truck is bigger? This one or this one?
Yes.
Okay, politician.
Yeah.
So this book,
What's this?
actually this isn't the book.
Tractor. Good job, Lena.
This,
Who's riding the bicycle? Squirrel.
what's the name of that book?
Very first book, Thanks to Spot.
Those have been their favorite books since before we moved into this house, so like 6 months. Easily the favorite.
Hold on, we're not done with that page.
They're from Usborne,
What else
and
is
I
there?
can leave like my Usborne contact in the description box below. I've been saying a lot of things that I'll leave in the description box and then totally forget about it. But like the Things to Spot books are easily their favorites. They're really good for this age. We gave them to one of our friends that was turning 2, and it was still like a favorite. So highly recommend them. They're really good at building their vocabulary and learning colors and sizes and everything. And they're pretty dang sturdy because
Okay, let's
they're
see.
still going strong.
Pickle. Yes.
Pickle.
What is this?
Pizza.
Big
It's a
truck.
Big truck. It kind of looks like toothpaste, doesn't it?
Pizza.
Toothpaste. What's on this truck?
Pizza.
Fish. Good job.
Pizza.
What noise? What sounds? Mommy has a story.
So we forgot to go back to the whole what's the airheadedness story. It's more of a question rather than a story. I was just wondering if you knew that at gas stations the hose that connects to the pump has like a quick release that pops off if you drive away with the thing in your car still.
Oh no.
Did you know that?
No.
Me either.
Thank God.
Uh-huh.
I doubt all of them have that.
Oh.
Lucky. Snuggle.
So today I was getting gas and almost completely out of gas. Like our car tells us how many miles till you're empty, and it had already passed 0 and it was just like, please refuel. So I went to the gas station, got gas, ran in, got a drink,
This is great.
came back out and forgot to take the pump out of my car and drove off with it in my car. And I heard it click or like break free or whatever. And I was just like, it finally happened. That's not Mommy's beer.
That's Daddy's
It's
pop.
Daddy's pop. It's empty almost. Not empty enough for being on a white truck. I've been really close to doing it before. To the point where I like started to drive and then remembered and stopped. And today it actually happened. And so I didn't know, like I heard it pop and I didn't know where it had broken. Like I didn't know if it had like pulled out of my car, or if it broke where it meets my car, if it, I just didn't know and I was like afraid to look.
Swimming?
So I got out and went into the gas station. Yes.
No, it's time.
So I went in and there were like two ladies at the counter and then one patron. And I walk in and I was like, you're not gonna believe what I just did. And they were like, oh, we saw. And one of them immediately was like, don't worry about it. They have like a quick release pop off mechanism or whatever. And I was like, just for people like me.
You post every day now?
Hey. So we've been editing probably 3 or 4 days in advance.
And so coming up are going to be not long clips, but like 3-minute or 4-minute clips of just like the kids and like pronouncing their words and colors and numbers and stuff. And so it was just a good reminder that really the main reason that we're doing this whole, you know, YouTube vlogging our family thing is to have video diaries. It's pretty nice also to, you know, have companies reach out and sponsor our videos and, you know, be able to do giveaways and stuff for subscribers. So that's really cool too. But I think the best part is just having this online diary of videos that we can go back and watch for the rest of our life.